He never talked about it, ever after it happened.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think even though he was the judge and the executioner, because he didn't know fully, but it was understanding this reading. It was either it needed to be done legally and publicly, or the public was going to
take it in their own hands.
into their own hands.
Yeah.
And so, in 1883, is what do you do? Because public upset in 1883, there was no local sheriff's department of pretty much a squad of military men who could control the public. Like Walhalla, even or Oconee County to this day, in a lot of cases, is still the Wild West, as wild as it was in the 1800s. Not long after the Civil War, somewhere around, it might have even been earlier than this, but they did send the Union troops to town after the war to install order,
Uh-huh.
to bring order to the town after the Civil War, and they weren't having that, and the locals shot a lieutenant in the street. And it was a big thing. The commander of that Union unit was like, "I'm gonna burn Oconee County to the ground. If this isn't taken, if we don't find the." Mance Jolly was the man who shot the lieutenant. To my understanding, the lieutenant who was shot in the street was a Freemason. So the local Freemasons did a funeral for him. He's buried in Walhalla. Because he never returned home to Pennsylvania, his parents put a stone in the family cemetery.
Mm-hmm.
So what's really interesting is people are walking through this cemetery, or to me, who knows how many people have walked through that place in Pennsylvania and think he's there.
And he's not.
But he's down here. And the other interesting thing, he was a Union soldier,
Mm-hmm.
right? He's buried in the most prime cemetery real estate in town. Beautiful white marble headstone. But they left a buffer zone around him. There's at least 3 spaces to the right of him, to the left of him, to the front of him, and a good chunk of space behind him. No one can be buried near the out of town guy,